Hello everyone, my name is Thowan, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. We're going to go ahead and resume our expedition and jump right back into things. So, I actually just got done, oops, I didn't mean to foop the microphone. I just got done editing episode 3, and I went to upload it. It goes live in 1.5 hours from when I started recording this. And I realized it has been since April that I have actually done anything with the series. And it's not because I don't like this series. It's because I'm a big dumb. I'm going to change something here in my graphics really quick. Okay, unplugging the controller and plugging it back in seemed to do the trick. So, let's go ahead and suit up. We can go over the pre-flight checklist. We're just going to, yep, everything is the same as it was before. And I know last time at the end of the episode, we went over the ship entries. Not the ship entries, the rumor mode. And we kind of took a quick glance at everything. And I think what I want to do is I actually want to see if we could track down the interloper. Because for whatever reason, I'm able to track it, I thought. Hold on. Track. Yeah, there we go. So let's start there and see what we can find. Alright. Shouldn't be this hard. Oh. There we go. So the Nomai shuttle that we're looking for is on the other side of the sun here. I can guarantee you I just, like, skimmed that atmosphere. Oh! I didn't realize I had a scout in the ship. Anyway, we're gonna put that away. And I want to... There we go. And we're gonna slow down and try and catch up to this guy here. Yep, overshot it just a little, but that's fine. Maybe not that fine. I should have been killing off a lot more velocity a lot sooner. Alright, let's head toward it, and let's see if we can find that shuttle. Alright, so part of me wants to say going in from behind it is probably not a great idea. But part of me wants to go straight for the shuttle, which seems to be on this side here. There we go. Land mode. All right. Go ahead and open the hatch. And there is something to scan here. This is troublesome. Clary says this is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Number Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained on the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. That'd be wise. I think Claire. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Clary, Poke, Pie are all here. Okay. Pie says this would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. And it seems like it is completely frozen. Alright, so I guess we'll go see what we can find. Oh my god, that is icy. Woo, boy. And I'm just... Now I gotta try and find where these guys went. Oh. Hello? Oh yeah, because we're getting close to the sun. It's melting. I hate this noise. Please don't go into the sun. That'd be very bad. Ow. Alright, that is definitely going to have... Oh. Tree. And I'm assuming it's just around the corner here? It is. Okay. So that just came from that tunnel. Oh, there is a thing for us to read here, though. Pi says, I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center. And I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Pi, Clary, can you hear us? Clary, yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. But keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. Clary, I understand, but be cautious, both of you. So let's do a small yeet down here. Yeah, there's lots of ghost matter. Interesting. Okay, we'll throw it down this one. Do we have to scout and see which one of these has ghost matter down it? Okay, it looks like it's the middle one, if anything. Pretty sure this just goes back up. So let's... Whoop. Yep, so I think we have to... YOLO. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, this is spoopy. Okay. Just to make sure, there's nothing above us. Does not... Oh, yeah, that's my light bouncing off. Oh, you know what? There's another way here, it looks like. Interesting. Yeah, that's a whole ton of dark matter. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so that's insta-death. Okay, so down the right, then the left. Oh, boy. Okay, looks like the rest of this is fine. I am really worried I'm going to blow myself the hell up. Yep, that's just straight death. So we came from over there. I think this is the way that we need to go now. There's another one of these robot things. Okay, and it seems like that's fine there. Okay, so we found the back entrance to wherever this is. Oh, hold on. Poke. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. Pi says the stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Poke. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I could tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. Pi, I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. But Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this in density scan. I've never seen anything that tightly compact before. What is this? Pi, this is orders of magnitude worse than I imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And pressure still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know that they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about the alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go, warn the others. Maybe they construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. Ooh. That's death. I'm certain that is death. Yep. Is there anything else in here that I can do? I hope this wasn't Poke or Pi. That'd be very sad. I want to know what there is in here. Like, I know obviously bad, terrible things are in there, but oh well. Okay, so I think that is all we are doing in here for now. Oh, velocity matched. Ah. Let's go ahead and head on out. Luckily, the gravity on this comet is very low, so it's going to make getting out easy. Wow, we're really close to the sun. I wonder if this is what causes the end, then. Because it just ends up flying too close. I think I've seen this a couple of times, but... like, pass into it. And I had my suspicions about something. Yeah. Okay, where's my ship? Why has it been given the yeet? Alright. We're in here. Let's go ahead and refuel the jetpack. Let's go ahead and buckle up. And where do we find ourselves now? Okay, we're here. That's Giant's Deep. I kind of want to head for Brittle Hollow next to see if we can get inside of the underground area. The Observatory, that's where I wanted to go next. Hopefully this won't fly me into the sun, as the one guy said. You know, it might. Just don't be dumb. Just don't be stupid, stupid. We'll see if there's anywhere else we could fast travel to at the moment. Oh, I would. Okay, slowing down. And this time I won't park my ship in a place where it's gonna get yeeted, hopefully. Good enough. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. Alright. And I was trying to pay attention when I was editing to, like, okay, this is where we are. This is what we need to do. Pretty sure this goes back to Timber Hearth, not Timber Hollow, as I kept calling it. And this is not where I want to go. So there was these two, and I think these are meant to represent the twin planets. But I'm curious. So this should take us to Ember Twin. Yeah, this is Ember Twin. Okay. So now the other one, though, should take us somewhere else. And I just don't know where this is going to take us, so I'm kind of excited to find out. I'm going to take a drink of water while I wait. Okay, so I don't think this other side takes me anywhere, unfortunately. Oh, I think my ship got yoinked. It did. I tried to not let it get yoinked. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna hug this for a minute. Sucks that my ship is over there now. Okay, it looks like there is somewhere else I can come from to enter this area. And I do remember them kind of talking about there being an interior to this planet. I did not mean to necessarily come all the way down here, but hey, you know what? It works. So yeah, it looks like there's something down below this. Ooh. Or wait, is this it? We'll see if I can see that little placard thing. No, this is a different spot. Okay. Right, this is the one with the weird staircase thing. Oh. Okay, this is somewhere I haven't been before. Euro says, some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Pi, presently my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Idea, Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Pi, how curious. Remy thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. Yarrow, hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial for you both. Pi, I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on, says Idea. Idea, I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are anyway. Yeesh. Yeeshi, yeeshi, yeeshi. Okay, this is hardcore parkour that I am not very good at. And I'm gonna die anyway. Okay. So if I want to go through there, I need to be a little bit more careful. Okay, so what did we learn? Ruptured core. Whoop. X. I found 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large rupture stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. Yeah, that was them, unfortunately. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some sort of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure, and if the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanking the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. And they didn't make it. I found the Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. The Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. How do I... There we go. Why does this have more to it? Oh, I can remove the marker. I gotcha. And then, of course, we have the information on the gravity cannon. Okay, I can mark anything. I can mark anything with a HUD marker. Okay. As long as it's not got a question mark anyway. The Sunless City still has more to explore. I guess while we're waiting for the sand to go away, might be a good idea to go check them out. Suit up. That way we don't suffocate. And let's head out. Right. Wasn't there an area in here that I was trying to get to, but actually couldn't figure it out? Wait, is that it? Is that the area I need to get to is through a sand thing? Okay. So I just need to remember it's in the back middle. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the scroll that we didn't pick up before. Okay, cool. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from the Ash Twin. Idea. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part. Oh, this is Pi, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Idea. Pi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it'll be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. So there is a safer way to travel there from the Ash Twin, and I bet you that's what I was kind of working on. Trying to get figured out, anyway. I wonder if that was the very last bit of information we needed from here. I'm just being extra thorough, because we missed stuff here the first time, and I want to make sure we don't miss anything else. There is that. I wonder if the idea is that you're supposed to travel through this death maze. Oh boy. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Okay, I knew there was some more stuff in here I was missing. Be welcome to in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal on our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate? Why did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Did something happen to the eye? To it, the eye. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does it mean the eye is only less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Ouch. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Hold on. Is this stuff I've seen before? Ooh, wait. I've seen that before. We've seen that window. Okay. I know exactly where we are. This is Thowan in post for a moment here. Something I just realized while I was editing was that this is a lot like the shrine that we saw in the Hanging City. So it's really interesting to me that not only is there two shrines both dedicated to the eye, but both shrines actually came to the same conclusions. You know, is the eye artificial? Is it natural? Does it want us? Does it not want us? You know, is there someone else destined to find it? And I think that's really interesting that they as a society figured this out individually and then came together to try and find the conclusion. Anyway, back to present Thowan. Okay, and that makes it so you can't get up there without doing all that. I think this is information I've seen at the other shrine. I think that's why nothing new came of it. Okay. Gravity cannon. Yep. This is the way I want to go for my jetpack. Now let's head to Ashtwin. Alright, let's head out. And I think if I remember right, I gotta do hardcore parkour. Yeah, through here. Alright. Okay, so I can fix this and not move, which is cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fix, 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 fix. Did I die? I died from being stabbed? Oh no! That's the first time I've actually taken enough damage to die. I'm trying so hard to be careful too. Oh. Sun Station. Sunless City is complete now. Okay. I know it's just more Eye of the Universe stuff. Let's look at the rumors for this. There's a way to safely travel a sun station from Ashtwin. The Nomai debated building a sun station in orbit in order to power the Ashtwin project. The Nomai built something called the sun station, and everyone supported its construction. You know what? I think we're gonna go try and find Gabbro. Because that's the only thing that looks like one of the closest things to attaching other stuff that we have at the moment. So we need to look for Giant's Deep now. What is all this stuff? Okay, I know I was gonna say, hey, let's go visit Gabbro and stuff, but also, what is this? Is this the Black Hole Station, or the White Hole Station stuff? Ship log updated. Whoop. Control module. It's a lot like the White Hole Station. Probe tracking module. Launch module. Oop. Okay, there's maybe a thing up there I can go check out. See, every single time I think I'm gonna do something new, I end up finding one of these structures. I should have double checked what this one was, but oh well. Oxygen. Why is there danger music? Oh, well, that's kind of cool. All right, well, now we know about this flipping technology. Let's pick up the launch module, though. I think this just lets us see into the launch room. Giant steep projection. Okay. Looks like there's some stuff there for us to check out. I do appreciate that we will eventually know what that is or what it's for. I think we need to take the launch module with... Oh, wait. Hold on. We can put them in the wall. Cassava. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Evans. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. Cassava. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Evans, an update. Mallow and I will join you in Daz. Privet left to visit her brother, and she fears Idea may feel responsible. Cassava, I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. From Evans. Mallow, I thought the concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases. The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Avon says, Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we have not, under any circumstances, to go above. Mallow, I see, and am I right to think that consequently I'll be ignoring that setting? Avons, I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. And Evans, given the orbital probe cannon, all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Mallow, yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Okay, we'll take this with us, because I have a feeling we want to get into that room. Whoa, there we go. Muhik. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought that was something. Drop. Oh, yeah. So this is doing something. I thought this... Yeah, there we go. I don't know what this puzzle is for, but we'll find out soon, I'm sure. Oh. Okay, so that is the Ash Twin. Oh wait, there's a cannon line with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. 6 minutes, 3 seconds, a crystal launch program from Ash Twin project. Okay, and this is the gravity cannon? Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. No structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna do anything for me. Oh, I almost flew away. But let's just for now drop that in there. I forgot this area has very low gravity. Come on, down. Okay, these are like airlocks. That makes sense. Launch module, that means this is the control module? Tracking module. But I do not see any more tracking. Tracking module is toast. Okay. So I think we want to go check out this room if possible. So just that way I have something to kind of give myself a direction on. Because the structure is freaking massive. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for. Ooh, there's stuff here. Hold on. Drop? Is this just another of the same thing? No, control module. Okay, where does the projection stone take us? Takes us to this room. Okay, that's what I thought. Take that out, though. And we'll go put it in the wall. What does the wall do? Malum, my better 50%, Cassava, so really, we should know the eye's precise location. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is all the same stuff we've already learned. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more to this, actually. Yep, and if I... Oh, wait. Ship log updated. Hold on. What did I miss? Let me read this again. So this is the probe tracking module. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Mallow, fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? Privet, I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because if we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. All right, let's put this in the doodad. Okay, this is an intact room with its own set of stuff. Okay. So now... Oh. Meant to A. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, actually. Like, am I supposed to touch this? Does not seem like a recommendation. I guess let's see what's on the other side of this. So those are the pieces of the launch cannon. And that is where we just were. Okay. I guess, do we try to land? Why do I feel like this is a terrible, terrible idea? Yeah, no, I'm afraid to do this. Oh, interesting. It's got cyclones, what looks like a bit of the bramble in it. And then a whole ocean to check out. Also, it is freaking noisy in here, but I see a place to land. Let's go visit our family member. Okay, look at that, yeah, right ahead of us. Hey there, cousin. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, a time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Heh, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who could tell this time's gone all weird. I tried radio in Hornsfeld and asked if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornsfield about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to the big stone on my statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I had seen them through my own eyes. It's just like what happens each time I die. That's happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? The Nomai statues might have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory. If you find out anything about new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. So let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on the planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. Oh, I hope it's not lonely. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. What's up with this planet? Huh, I know, right? Oh, you meant, like, tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is a massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you anyway. Where should I explore? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as the island is where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach of the statue and the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's only one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I'll tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and it's peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes the cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean off the water, then less peaceful. I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I found out what happened to the orbital probe station cannon. Oh, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. If you've ever, yeah, hypnotized, I found something nice. Actually, never mind. No worries, feel free to let me know when you find something cool though. You know where to find me. Alright, well let's go check out that island. What is? Interesting. Is it literally just a cave? Okay, it's literally just a cave. I guess, let's go looking for the other islands. Well, that's the ship log. Yeah, we'll just refill on jet fuel. I don't think I need it, but, eh. Whoa there, Bessie. Let's go ahead and head out here now. Ooh. And let's go exploring in here. It is noisy as heck, let me tell you. Also, the gravity is incredibly high. No. Ooh, I had to mash. Statue workshop. It's broken. So there's a place here where they made them. Or at least where they were making these statues. Interesting. And now I'm assuming we gotta find the back way into it. Oxygen? Wow. Looks like there's writing over here. No, not writing. Elevator of some sort. This also looks like an elevator over here. Okay, but they're buried. Oh. Okay. Lemmy, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Phlox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. Lemmy, but what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Phlox specifically told us not to do that. Levy, I really want to see the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see a later test. Okay, well maybe I should leave my scout down there for now. Because I think what I'm going to have to do is go through the water. And I found my way back to my ship, ironically. Yeah, look at that. Now I feel like I'm smart. Using my big brain. So this should be the door back to the ship? Yep, cool. Sounds like we might have a cyclone on top of us. More of these Nomai statues. Oh. Whoa. What happened? Okay. It gives me 0 gravity? Oh. It just tells you if we're in a cyclone. Okay. Phlox. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is closest in proximity. Phlox. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Dax. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Yarrow, this is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. Daz says he has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Daz, each statue will send a single anonymized memories to his or her new storage unit within Ash Twin. Phlox, each statue unit will be equipped with a mass, the mass counterpower, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Interesting. I like how there's a piece of something just in this environment. It's fine, don't think about it. Ash Twin Projection Stone. I've installed the mass inside the Ash Twin Project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to, Rami says, it's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Phlox. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of an equipment failure. Rami, will they? Why is that? Phlox. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues in their mass will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it'd be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Rami, I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Okay, so they knew there was a chance they could get stuck in a time loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just the 3. Okay, interesting. Pretty sure. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And I think I was supposed to be able to head out this way, but there is a giant branch in my way now. Oh yeah, I can't get out. Game? Game is broke. Alright, let's see if I can actually head through the waterway then. Because it looks like we landed on another island. And I can't tell what's what. Yeah, here's our ship. It looks like it got flummoxed. Refill our oxygen, refill this. Yeah, because our ship is definitely underwater. Wow. It looks like there is a fast travel point to this. Which is nice. This is a very heavy planet. I cannot do the fly trick. Wait, wasn't this where I was at before? Yeah. Looks like it's the end of a cycle anyway. Feels bad, man. Yeah, look at that. That wasn't here before. So we're gonna have to come back to this planet to take a look at this stuff without it being impaled, I guess. Interesting. Alright, well, unless I run into something, I guess I'll meet you guys on the next trip around. Wait, there was writing on that wall. Flux, welcome to Giant's Deeps, friend. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Alright, cool. Well, we found that. I guess if we're at the end of a cycle anyway, I want to see... I know he said that he's already tried everything he could to get underneath, but what happens if we use our ship? I see stuff. So I want to pay attention when we wake up this time. There's the explosion. Okay. And that blue item is what we need to maybe track down. Alright, I guess let's go into the storm and let's check out that brambly kind of island. Oh, shit! Yeah, this one over here. Let's check this guy out. Oop. I didn't mean to land quite that hard. Ghost matter detected nearby. Man, I don't want to touch. I cannot see. Hi. So this is awkward. This is very awkward. Oh! Yeah. I should have assumed that was coming. Alright, this looks interesting. It's not the Brambly Island like I was kind of hoping to go see, but maybe we just won't get flung to our death this time, you know? Oh, you know what? I bet you these are to keep you safe while you're falling back down to your death. That would make sense. All right, let's put this in the wall. Cassava. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Deeps for assembly. Cassava. Our next step will be to send Privet up to orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To Cassava. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I have given up hope, but I truly believe the cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Daz. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. Cassava, if I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Wow, that is so rough. And my watch is trying to listen to me. Daz, if I knew my brother Avens and his spouse will want to launch a probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon might break underneath the strain. I suppose we give Athens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Smart. Oh. I don't know where I'm going, but we're going. Oh. There's areas over here to check out. So first off, control module. This might be one we've already read. I have bad news, Evans. Zero says there's a problem with the proposed power source. The orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Yeah, I think we've heard this already. And we can actually... Nope, we haven't heard this already. Hold on. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. I wish you were my friend, but no, they asked certain that they can't as certain they can fix the problem, so it is indefinitely on hiatus. Remain at the launch yard. Mal and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. Okay, I think if we put this here, this should take us back to the control room. Yep. This is the one that's intact. 3 minutes, 42 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Let's get to the other side here. You know, part of me wanted to go through the water. Now, part of me is like, man, I regret going through the water. This is slow as hell. I like how you could kind of tell that this was probably docked at one point, but also I kind of appreciate the idea that it could not be docked. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. All right, we're gonna... I now understand these. I don't know how I used it the first time and didn't manage to die. These are smart, though. That way you don't break your limbs upon re-entry. They're like, oh yes, this stuff gets yeeted into the stratosphere. Goodbye. And actually, it's pretty smart that they're such a distance away that you can actually use them to, you can get to safety before you break your everything. Which I just kind of demonstrated. I like that. Wish I would have been aware of that on the Brambly Island. Although I don't think I was anywhere near one of those. Also, these people were fine with just being absolutely soaked and wet. Alright, I guess we take this over there. I think we've seen this one before too, but we'll use it again just in case. Okay, so this is the Brittle Hollow projection stone. Ah, this is from inside the observatory. And there is a place to get up to it, it looks like. And it looks like there's cyclones off of that. Okay, interesting. And let's put this back in the wall. Cassava. Convoy Daz and I are lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Cassava convinced me not to try to... Oh, Daz says, Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious as to what happened. How could something pass through the current? Convoy, my gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Something constructed a model of giants deep here at Brittle Hollow's southern observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Convoy, and I'm able to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? Convoy, if you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay. Commit to memory. There are two trailheads, one at the Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Daz, Convoy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below this current, but ours sank straight to the core. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Finally. I mean, I could have probably brute forced it if I really wanted to, but I don't think that's in the, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think that's in the spirit of this game. Exploring and getting the information given to you through the story is, like, the best way to experience this. The written dialogue. Alright, back on the ship we go. Hopefully this time we won't die for our efforts. And I want to go check out the little Bramble Island still. So wherever that is... Oh, fat. Okay, so that's where our buddy is at. That is a ginormous storm. Man, that way equals death. Okay, safe up to that point. Safe up to this point. I actually like that I've gotten used to this tool enough that I can kind of use it efficiently. So now I need to... Thick. All right. That's death. That's death. That's not death. All right, that's also not death. What am I looking for in here? Oh, recording. Tip number 4, entry whatever. Crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, giant Steve. You just got feldsparred. That's one of my more dramatic feats, and if I do say so myself, can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Ha! Can't wait to tell Hornsfeld and Gazin about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems like all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. And it looks like he was looking at these anglerfish type dudes. And I'm assuming that's all there is to this. The island of thorny vines and what appears to be frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to the Dark Bramble. The island is where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. Cannon was not asked to fire. According to the Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe stuff. Ocean current discovery. The Southern Observatory construct a model giant steep that revealed how an object might sink below the surface. There are 2 points beneath Brittle's surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon and the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Alright, so let's swap to... Yeah, and I want to go to Brittle Hollow now. View entries. Southern Observatory, Ocean Currency, Campaign, Black Hole Forge. Okay, I don't know where the gravity cannon is. So I guess we're gonna go there. We're gonna find out. Oh, hey, look! A free trip to space. Okay, just don't get by it. Just don't get by it. Okay, wait, there's the gravity cannon. Brittle Hollow projection. This will probably lead to the observatory, right? No. No idea where this leads. Cool. Anything down here? I can do some reading, maybe? I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west of the crossroads, you could reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the direction bells. I'll see you soon. Alright. And then it looks like this is a way up. So now, I head down. And down we go. I don't want to head too far down, yeah. So this is the crossroads. That's the gravity cannon. Or possibly this is the crossroads. I actually don't know where this goes down to. Something here has got to be the Tower of Knowledge. The crossroads. Okay. The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Activate the gravity cannon, or call the shuttle home. We're gonna call that bitch home. Because this should be a different shuttle from the other one, which means it's going to have more information for us. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. Yeah, this is all Salinan. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. Solomon, as a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I'm ready. I don't want to launch, necessarily. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. I don't think this is going to launch us toward the quantum moon. I think it just gives us the good old yeet. Return? Return. Alright. Cool. We're going to head back. Nope. No, 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 no. This direction. Because this should be the Southern Observatory. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like it's a thing that's going to take us there. Through a bunch of floating platforms. Hello, sun. You'll be exploding soon. Isn't that great? I don't know why the Nomai thought this was the best way to get from place to place. Absolutely terrifying. They're like, oh yeah, let's just go over the black hole. It's fine. But I do remember seeing these circles before and thinking they were for something like this. Like a way to traverse back and forth between the different areas. Oh, okay, almost didn't make that. You're kidding me. Nope. I am being kitten right now. Where am I supposed to go from here? Hello? Nope, I'm not going to make that. Maybe I am. Oh, I did. Whew. I don't think this is what I was supposed to do. Oh my god, it leads me back to you? Hello? Oh, you launched. That's great. Good for you. I mean, this is Brittle Hollow. Also, what do you... I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Sure, of course. Anything you want. I learned something. Oh, cool. What was it? I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Oh, so then I came here from somewhere outside the solar system. That must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where did their escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I learned something. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth, you know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. I saw the Hanging City. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow, is their most advanced settlement here. Why they choose to build their most advanced settlement so close to, you know, what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to the Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something? I saw the sunless city on Ember Twin. Ah, you mean the other Nomai city inside the Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did you keep the sand out? If you were me, I'd be nervous about being buried in the caves by the awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The sunless city, wow. It means there was two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin and the one that lived on Brittle Hollow, but they must have traveled along the solar system since the Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. I went to the comment and... we died. Okay. Shoot, we have learned a lot in this one, just this one sitting. And I have space D&D in less than an hour. So... I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it here for the end of the episode. We're going to do a quick review of what we learned, what our goals for next time might be, and we'll find out next time. Hopefully very soon. I don't want there to be such a big gap this time. Explosion. So let's see. The Nomai named Solomon landed her shuttle at the Quantum Moon South Pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. Nomai named Solomon was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow's equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled the Nomai shuttle here from the Quantum Moon. So I wonder, can we now... Map mode. Quantum Moon. Shuttle. Whoop. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. We can't mark the shuttle, though, for tracking. And the entries on here, Feldspar. I'm going to launch my scout into the seed after reaching the... Yeah. So he went to Giant Steep, saw that, and then headed off. Alright, well, our murder wall, as I've learned that's what these are called, is looking to be a lot more filled in. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully very, very soon we will be figuring out more about our murder wall here. See you guys next time.